It's rare for body cam footage to leave an entire courtroom in shock, but sometimes these cops cross every line imaginable.
The law is the law. You are not above the law. The sentences will be served consecutively for a total of 4.5 years.
Today, we'll be looking at cases where certain police officers' actions left entire courtrooms stunned. In August 2024, Officer Joseph Harris from the Arkansas Police Department was transporting a suspect named Billy Courtroom when the man began resisting in the back of the cruiser. That's when the officer did something absolutely shocking. Billy had wrapped the seatbelt around his neck when Officer Joseph returned and viciously used his baton, striking him in the chest and eventually slamming the door on his head. Poor Billy had been begging the officer to take him to the hospital, but instead the deranged cop drove him to the police station where the brutal abuse continued.
He was still up in the room, I guess, whenever JPD caught him out in the streets.
They're sending me back here with fentanyl on my goddamn body.
The nurse said your test come back clean.
No, it didn't. It's on the goddamn x-ray. Dude with them hit me in my fucking face while I'm cuffed, you motherfucking bitch. Now fuck your bitch.
Inside.
Now you with the attacking me while I was in the car handcuffed. My goddamn neck, man.
You weren't thinking about your neck.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about it because that punk bitch motherfucker.
Inside.
There's a chair.
Where's the chair?
That'll do it.
Chair!
Go.
Officer Joseph didn't even spare the suspect at the hospital, attempting to throw another punch at him. Meanwhile, the other officers were desperately trying to calm Billy down.
Chair!
That'll do it.
Chair!
You're getting your ass fired. You're getting your ass fired.
Billy, calm down, brother.
That bitch attacked me in the back of the head.
Well, it's all on body camera, so calm down.
Yeah, I'm sure he turned that off.
Just calm down, brother.
Get off me, man.
Hey, I'm just trying to get you calm,
Get
okay?
off me, you fucking bitch.
You know, it's not him.
Look at
That
that.
bitch attacked me when I was in the car, man.
I know.
Fortunately, shortly after the video went viral, the Arkansas Police Department took notice and immediately fired Officer Joseph. In addition, he was charged with assault. Watch how he turned himself in.
Harris, can I ask you what you have to say about that video and what you did on that? Do you have any remorse for what your actions were on that video?
Not only that, but the FBI also got involved and launched an investigation into this bizarre case. Here's what Police Chief Rick Elliott had to say about the incident.
Thoroughly disgusted, appalled, and it's just like, what in the world are you thinking here? There was no pausing and stopping to think on what to do next. The obvious reason was this officer would be terminated. Delivering fist blows, I thought, this is the wrong response. The response is get the man aid. This officer had conduct that was unbecoming, unprofessional, and it was conduct that I'm not going to tolerate. And the consequence is he was terminated.
As of now, Officer Joseph Harris's trial is still ongoing, but it seems highly likely that he will eventually be found guilty and sentenced to prison. Watch how this next sheriff gets completely owned for doing something shocking, all within the law.
You are not above the law. Purpose. The sentences will be served consecutively for a total of 4.5 years.
In March 2020, Espanola police officers responded to the home of Philip Shaken, a suspect accused of a stabbing. Shaken, who also served as a city councilor, called his close friend Sheriff James Lugan, who shockingly arrived on the scene and ordered the officers to back off.
You're in charge?
Yes.
Get your people back. I'll bring them in.
Bring who in?
Phil Chacon? That's who you have a warrant for?
Right.
Pull everybody out. I'll bring them in.
I don't want to pull them out.
Huh?
I don't want to pull them back.
Excuse me? I'm not asking. I'm telling you. I will bring him in. Okay? We don't need to make this bigger than what it is.
The sheriff just pulled in, and he's asking us to pull back, and he'll pull him in. But he's been drinking. I can smell it on him. We're gonna need somebody. Huh? Yeah. And we need to pull somebody over here, somebody above me, because he's already pushing his weight around with me. So. Okay.
The sheriff was clearly overstepping his authority. He wasn't just acting entitled, he was also extremely drunk, and somehow managed to keep his friend from being arrested.
He did. He seemed okay. He was a little off, but he's okay. Jacob was over here cleaning weeds and 2 other guys. So. He told me that if he wasn't here, he was going to go to the camper. Justin and I went and checked the camper. He's not in it.
There are shots
What
fired?
else
Yes,
did he
there's
say?
shots fired. That's right over here.
You think there's a hostage situation again?
Oh.
Take over.
I have the key to the front door, by the way.
For what front door?
His front door. His wife gave it to me. But your chief told me to stay off the scene, so I'll stay back here.
Hey, did you guys get a hold of D unit? Huh?
He says tell him to back off.
He's on his way?
I told him to.
That what again? Oh, okay. I'm standing in the front, just so when he gets here, I can escort the 41 to him. Okay. Yeah, we're all at the end. I'm standing at the end.
Embarrassed after being overruled by the Rio Arriba County Sheriff, the Española officers reluctantly stepped back, unsure of what to do next. Here's another officer whose actions ensured he was fired and taken to court.
Grab your gun. Get up. Get up. You do nothing.
Cleveland police officer John P. Catch was pursuing a suspect when he finally discovered where the man was hiding. But instead of making a routine arrest and moving on, he decided to do something far darker.
Don't you fucking move. Get out. Lay down on the ground. Hey, get off my hair. Lay down on the ground. You get shot on my hair. Lay down on the ground.
No clothing, threads, no shirt.
Lay down. Flip over.
Why are you looking for me?
Flip over.
Why are you looking for me?
I got this male at gunpoint.
Why are you looking for me?
69th and Huff. Shut up. Don't you move.
Get your feet off.
Don't you move. Don't you move. Turn around.
Why are you looking for me?
Roll over.
Why are you looking for
Roll
me?
over.
Why are you looking for me?
Roll over. Roll over.
Why are you looking for me?
Roll over. Roll over. You looking for me? Down the ground, bro.
The unhinged officer slammed his boot down on the suspect's neck. Shockingly, this wasn't his first display of brutality. He already had 19 prior complaints of excessive force on record.
Down the ground. Let's go. Hey!
Okay, 6
Got no tail for a I had him at gunpoint in the garbage can.
Why are you punching me though, man?
Because you're resisting arrest. I didn't grab him for my gun.
Huh?
Grab him for my gun.
I never grabbed your gun, bro.
Yeah, right.
Roll him over. He's stumping my head, sir. Huh? Why y'all chasing me though, man?
As Officer Pet Catch's body cam hit the ground, he repeatedly punched the suspect before backup arrived and made the arrest. However, things would take an even darker turn for Pet Catch in court because his violence didn't stop there.
Cross the street with no shirt on. What? Let's get him into a car. Stand up.
Why you punching? Why you punching off?
Because you're grabbing for my gun.
My kids, I ain't grabbing your gun.
Get up. Get up. You do nothing, right? Get on the car. This motherfucker up.
Pet Catch was immediately dismissed from his position after the incident and was later found guilty of assault in court, receiving a 6-month prison sentence. But while that case was shocking on its own, the Española Police Department soon found itself in another dramatic situation. They had obtained a warrant to search Sheriff James Lujan's phone. When officers arrived at the sheriff's office to execute it, things quickly took a surprising turn.
One on your personal cell phone and one on your work cell phone. So those are your copies. Do you want it?
What case is this?
So that is in reference to stemming from the original charges.
Which one? The misdemeanor?
So that one.
You got a search warrant on a misdemeanor. This is in district court too, and this is a magistrate warrant. Okay? This case is already in district court.
This is a magistrate warrant.
You understand that this case is in district court, right? Did you get a district court judge to approve it?
District court judges don't do search warrants anymore. They just don't. They put them all down to magistrate.
Did you know that? I didn't know that.
They just don't do them.
The sheriff's sense of entitlement was still at an all-time high as he failed to grasp the seriousness of the situation. But one thing was certain, he wasn't about to hand over his phone that easily.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Right.
you're gonna stand outside of my office. I'm going in here. That's really bad, Ernest.
So the district attorney is calling the lawyer.
Why or no? Just understand. Waiting for his attorney to get on the place. Okay. We're gonna be trying to call him, but he's busy. So he has the warrants. They're signed. They're legal. It's a court order. I know you guys are just doing your job, but I don't want you guys in the middle of this. All we needed the phones. That's it. Well, once he gets his advice from his attorney, we'll do that. I got him. I don't know. You have your phone? His phones? Yes. Okay. Can I see him at least so I could give you that professional courtesy? Okay. So I don't understand with the legal order why he's fighting. If you have them, that's all we want.
Sheriff Lujan knew very well that handing over his phone could destroy his entire career. So he retreated into his office and refused to come out, completely blocking the Espanola Police Department from carrying out their duties.
Again, we want the phone.
That's fine. You're probably going to get the phone, but wait till he gets done.
Well, as you know, Under Sheriff, it's not probably, there's a court order. You know, I don't want to, I really don't. I don't want to have to put anybody in cuffs, I don't. But if that's what I have to do, then I will do it. I don't want, that's all I want. I want the phones. That's it.
I told you. You have your search warrant says to search me for personal phones?
He has the phones. He already told me he has the phones.
Okay. That's not what the search warrant says, does it?
Okay, so you want us to lock down the sheriff's office? Go ahead and call them back. You're gonna stay out here, sir. Stay out here. For what? Because no. Under Sheriff,
You can go through the court system.
we are. We're gonna lock down this building until he gives me those phones.
Really?
Yes, that's what the DA's office is.
Really? Yeah. Where's that on paper?
This quickly escalated into an intense blue-on-blue standoff as the Espanola police chief threatened to shut down the entire sheriff's office if Lujan refused to comply. At this point, things were looking very grim for the sheriff.
You're not going to stop me from leaving if I want to leave. Am I under arrest?
If we have to.
Am I under arrest?
Not
Good.
now.
Get away from me.
Not now. Go back inside. We're gonna lock down the office. Please go back in the office. Seriously.
Don't touch. Back up.
You can go in the office, but
Back up. Don't touch. Don't reach. Back up.
Go inside. Because you're not certified, so.
Back up.
so we have to have somebody here. These phones.
I don't have the phones, do I?
Well, no, but I saw you give them to your undersheriff, who has them in his pocket. So just the knowledge of that.
Give him the phones. This is all harassment and retaliation because I told the city council that you shouldn't be the chief. That's what it is.
Think whatever you want.
I don't think, I know.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
You
Go
think
ahead and give it to
whatever
him. These phones are not to be gone through until you have a warrant for the content. You only have a warrant for the phones,
You're
not the
absolutely right.
content.
You're absolutely right.
And good luck, and you better not come through a magistrate. You better go through a district court judge.
Thank you, Under Sheriff.
Go.
Thank you.
The officers eventually managed to seize both the sheriff's work phone and his personal phone, but they had no idea how cunning Sheriff Lujan really was. He had a secret third phone that he used to communicate with Philip Chacon. After further investigation, the officers returned to the sheriff's office a week later, demanding that phone as well. When the sheriff refused, they immediately attempted to arrest him.
Morning, sir. Executing search warrant. Sheriff Lujan.
Search warrant for him or
For the building as well.
for what?
I have no idea. It's house. But no, just stay here. No, I can't have you enter the scene.
You guys are fucked up, man.
Let's get him on the opposite side of this truck.
Cody?
Let's go on the
I can't
opposite
tell.
side.
Sir, let's walk over here.
Why is that? Dude, that's messed up.
Let's walk over here.
Sheriff. That's what I'm saying. Let's get him on the opposite side of this truck.
Well, you got Tabitha over there. They got the press out here taking pictures of me in handcuffs.
The sheriff still believed he was too powerful to ever be arrested or taken to a police station. But this time, his inflated sense of entitlement was about to come crashing down and hard.
Push him around into the doorway. Yeah, push him around into the doorway. At least to the doorway.
Aye! This is ridiculous.
Keep him up there.
Hold on, we have press.
Keep him up there.
Come over here, sir.
Keep him up there.
Sheriff,
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Stay out here.
Just stop, just stop, just stop.
Ah, Jesus.
Really?
You don't have to.
Look
Just
to
stand.
you, look behind
Just
you.
stand. Just stand.
Stand up, stand up.
Put him on this side of the truck. Put him on the other side of the truck.
It hurts.
They're loose, sir. They're loose.
No, they're not loose. Can you take these handcuffs off? They hurt. They hurt. Am I under arrest?
You're being detained.
Well, yeah. Why do I have to have cuffs on? They hurt.
Even the poor sheriff's deputies were confused, struggling to understand what was happening as they desperately tried to protect their boss.
5, 2 all units, make sure you guys stay running hot.
So on this is signed by a district court judge. Good. Okay. Judge Bowman. Okay. First judicial. Okay. So this search warrant gives me the authorization to seize your phone. Okay. Search your phone.
Okay.
But it also gives me the authorization. So what I'm asking for you to do is unlock your phone, unlock it, give it back to me, and I'm going to remove the security settings. I don't want your passcode. I'm not asking for your passcode. I'm asking you to unlock the phone. Per the search warrant, you can read it if you want under number 2.
I will if I get a chance to talk to my attorney.
It doesn't work like that.
Marty,
this is not a negotiation.
mira.
This is not a negotiation, Sheriff. This is not a negotiation.
After a long and drawn-out trial, the judge finally delivered his verdict.
The people of Rio Arriba County elected you to be sheriff. They put their trust in you to uphold the law, and you...
Yes, Your Honor, I try to do the best that I can to help everybody I can, and I in no way would want to...
The law is the law. You are not above the law, nor can you ignore the law when it serves your purpose. The sentences will be served consecutively for a total of 4.5 years, of which 3 years of imprisonment and 1.5 years supervised probation. You let down the people of Rio Arriba County, and you let down the Sheriff's Department, the department that you led. What kind of example were you giving the people that you supervise?
Along with his well-deserved removal from office, the sheriff was sentenced to 3 years in prison, a blow that shattered his ego and proved that no one is above the law, not even a sheriff. Up next, watch how this tyrant cop completely lost his cool in front of the entire courtroom. A suspect named Anthony Waller was brought before the judge to hear his sentence. However, it was Deputy Brady Lavinga who suddenly lost his temper and did the unthinkable.
Mid-court. The investigation for false imprisonment, assault in the 3rd degree, assault as a Class 2 felony, and a misdemeanor charge as well in possession of drug paraphernalia.
I'd like to object first. If I'm under investigation, I thought the investigation came first, then the rest came.
Right.
Hold on, man.
Get on your feet. Don't turn on me. Get on your feet.
Mr. Waller suffered broken teeth from the violent fall and later filed a lawsuit against the deputy. Eventually receiving a $50,000 settlement, the sheriff's office suspended the deputy and he later resigned from his position. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we looked at cases where courtroom audiences were left stunned by shocking police body cam footage and where these tyrant cops finally faced the punishment they truly deserved. If you enjoyed watching these reckless officers being held accountable, you'll definitely want to see the next clip, where some fierce attorneys absolutely destroy another group of corrupt cops.